Rice addressed the media today. Here's a small clip of what he said.
At night, I just replay over and over in my head, that's not me. My actions were inexcusable, and that's something I have to live with the rest of my life. And the pain that I'm talking about living with is waking up every day, and my daughter's 2 years old now. I have a little girl who's very smart, very intelligent, and one day she's going to know the power of Google, and me have to explain that to her, what happened that night. So, and I know that's not who I am as a man.
Ray Rice also acknowledged that he and his wife are seeking counseling. Chris, I'll ask you, what was your reaction to Ray's press conference?
I mean, I think this was the press conference that everyone hoped he would have, expected him to have a couple months back when they had the Ravens hosted that joint press conference with him and his then fiance. I mean, he was apologetic today. He spoke very honestly about his daughter and the challenges of her now searching his name on Google and having this incident come up as one of the first things that she sees, and how does he explain that to her? I mean, I think it was, as I said, a very honest press conference, and he answered questions too, which he didn't do the first time around. So I think that was important. I mean, you wonder why this didn't happen 2 months ago, why they went about things the way they did, and certainly some people will look at what happened today a little skeptically, wondering if he was just sort of putting on a show because of how people reacted the first time. I don't think that was the case. I mean, he sounded very sincere across the board. It was nice to hear him say the things that he said, taking full responsibility, apologizing to any women who have been victims of domestic violence, not just within this one incident. So he said all the right things today. I mean, now you look at, when are we going to hear from Roger Goodell more specifically on it? I think that's sort of the missing piece at this point, a more direct answer from the league on the whole situation.
Yeah, and how they came to their 2-game suspension. Don, I know you weren't able to see the press conference, but do you believe that Ray Rice's comments will bring some kind of closure to this whole incident?
Not entirely. I mean, it certainly sounds like the contrition level was much more authentic. But I agree with Chris. This was his second bite of this apple, and that always leads to, okay, where was this particular attitude last time? I thought the Ravens really have kind of handled this poorly. They shouldn't have had that first press conference on their team complex grounds. I thought they should have really let Ray Rice and his then fiancee deal with this kind of on their own, and then come in and show support for the player. But given that this was the second press conference, yes, he said the right things this time. Yes, he sounded contrite. But no, I don't think you're putting the genie completely back in the bottle. It strikes some people as this was a more effective damage control type of mea culpa.
Hit me. Hey there, SI fans. I hope you enjoyed this clip from our daily live show, SI Now. You can find a link to the complete episode in the description box below. And while you're there, make sure you subscribe to Sports Illustrated's YouTube channel. Remember, you can watch SI Now Monday through Friday live at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, only on SI.com. All right, go along. You ready? Hope to see you there.